Good Easter Sunday morning, friends. It's me, Terry Lambertson, coming at you with day 7 of our trip through Holy Week. And here we are at the resurrection. Once again, I'm reading from that translation, the Message translation. We're in the book of Mark, chapter 16. When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome brought spices so they could embalm him. Very early on Sunday morning, as the sun rose, they went to the tomb. They worried out loud to each other, "Who will roll back the stone for us?" When they looked up, saw that it had been rolled back, it was a huge stone, and walked right in. They saw a young man sitting on the right side, dressed all in white. They were completely taken aback, astonished. He said, "Don't be afraid. I know you're looking for Jesus the Nazarene, the one they nailed on the cross. He's been raised up. He's no longer here. You can see for yourselves that the place is empty. Now, on your way, tell his disciples and Peter that he is going on ahead of you to Galilee. You'll see him there exactly as he said." They got out as fast as they could, beside themselves, their heads swimming, stunned. They said nothing to anyone. After rising from the dead, Jesus appeared early on Sunday morning to Mary Magdalene, whom he had delivered from 7 demons. She went to his former companions, now weeping and carrying on, and told them. When they heard her report that she had seen him alive and well, they didn't believe her. Later he appeared, but in a different form, to 2 of them, out walking in the countryside. They went back and told the rest, but they weren't believed either. Still later, as the 11 were eating supper, he appeared and took them to task most severely for their stubborn unbelief, refusing to believe those who had seen him raised up. Then he said, "Go into the world. Go everywhere and announce the message of God's good news to one and all. Whoever believes and is baptized is saved. Whoever refuses to believe is damned. These are some of the signs that will accompany believers. They will throw out demons in my name. They will speak in new tongues. They will take snakes in their hands. They will drink poison and not be hurt. They will lay hands on the sick and make them well." Then the Master Jesus, after briefing them, was taken up to heaven, and he sat down beside God in the place of honor. And the disciples went everywhere preaching, the Master working right with them, validating the message with indisputable truth. When I was in college, I took a class, and I believe it was world cultures or world history, something like that. The professor was a gentleman from India, and he told us the first day of class, where he was kind of like going through a synopsis of what the class was going to be about, and he started talking about the birth, life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. If it happened at all, and he certainly didn't believe it did, is a minuscule event in the annals of time. My hand shot up. He said, "Do you have a question?" I said, "Yes, sir, I have a question. If the life, birth, death, and resurrection of Jesus is unimportant to history and time, can you explain to me why it is that we mark time as BC, before Christ, and AD, after death?" You probably won't be surprised to hear that him and I butted heads throughout the entire the entire semester. All right, you guys, I've really enjoyed bringing you this special series on the Holy Week. I pray a blessing over you and your families on this holy day. Enjoy. I'll be back with you again on Monday morning with another devotional from Billy Graham's Peace for Each Day. I'll see you then, friends. Bye now.